YouTube has
Yep.
updated its monetization policy to allow swearing within the first 7 seconds of videos.
Hey!
Really?
Hey!
Amy, I've got an
that'll-
intro for you. Hello, you're all
Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Beam for another upgrade race because these are very good fun. We are doing an off-road one, however. Vehicles are going to remain two-wheel drive throughout, so there's going to be no converting vehicles to all-wheel drive. At the end of each race, the winner is going to get no upgrades. The bottom two are going to get 2 upgrades, and the rest of the field is going to get 1. However, points will be given, and over the course of multiple races, the points will be added up to see who is victorious. We're all starting with 0.1 in terms of the power-to-weight ratio, and we're all starting on rally tyres. The tyres are, going to be these, I'll say what they are. You might be allowed to use your upgrades to improve them to a better sort of off-road tyre. I don't know if there really is much or whether it's worth using an upgrade for that, but we will see how it pans out. Now, my gearbox is garbage, which is, I'm contemplating getting rid of it immediately in favour of a manual, although the option for more power might be where I end up going instead. Now, we're not doing the entire lap around here. This is quite a long course, so there is a little gantry that is going to come up, and that will be the end of our race. They're going to be like these point-to-point sprint races, if you will. Gliska and Ewan's vehicles definitely pretty rapid. Everyone's holding up quite well so far as I can tell. We don't quite have the pace of Gliska's car, and Ewan's is just much lighter than mine. Oh, that's a big bump I've just seen. Okay, it doesn't affect the Grand Marshal anywhere near as much as it affected the little picnic. I'm hoping the picnic has a problem. That would be nice and helpful. Can we launch ourselves clear of that? Oh, we can actually. It's quite a good little landing for us there. We'll slide the Grand Marshal around. Mika's ran into issues somewhere there. Unless Gliska breaks down, we're not catching the Wendover. I'm just launching a Grand Marshal at this course. There is absolutely no mechanical sympathy going on here. There is the finish line. It's going to be Gliska leading the way across this pass. Oh, that's a huge jump from you. And we crossed the line quite nicely. Oh, no, never mind. I take it back. We are... Hello. Upside down in here. Oh, no, I think Stevie's not made it. Oh, Charles is across the line. Amy's across the line. Stevie has got going and made it across the line. And Blazer is finished. Well, it does mean Mika's going to get 2 upgrades, as is Joe. The rest of us will get 1. Gliska gets none with them. I mean, that was quite an impressive performance, to be fair, from the Wendover. There is Joe across the line with the Signia. I'm actually quite pleased with the Grand Marshal. It did respectfully well. That is a tremendous shunt for Stevie into the wall. Right, it's time we upgrade and go again. So we head into the second race. Now, you will notice the stats of my car have not really changed. My upgrade was a heavy-duty engine block. Now, a lot of these cars' stats haven't changed massively. Rusky's got like 250 horsepower, so if that thing's controllable and doesn't blow up, it'll be fast. But a lot of people have done things like gearbox or diffs to try and make them more manageable. Ewan's got a bit more power in that. Gliska, of course, has not got any upgrades. My hope, right, my thinking here is that trying to go for an upgraded engine is going to be a pain in the arse for the Grand Marshal. So what I'm going to try and focus on is make the engine I've got good, which needs a supercharger. Now, if I go for a supercharger straight away, all that's going to happen is I'm going to blow my engine up. So if I get the heavy-duty long block in this now, and then we can hopefully go for the supercharger next time around, suddenly have a lot more power, and then we'll worry about the gearbox after that. The gearbox is going to have to go, but the gearbox will have to go a little bit later. This corner here is nasty. Mika's to the outside. Oh, there is a lot of dust to try and negotiate through here. And the Grand Marshal is a big car. So, oh, Joe's lost it. Joe's gone for a spin. Joe has gone round, and we will come flying through that one and move us up into a third position. We're getting a helpful bump from Ewan's car is faster, but mine is probably better at dealing with these bumps than Ewan's vehicle. Also, Ewan has got now more power than me, and was quicker than me last time, or more power than last time, and was quicker than me last time anyway. So, yeah, I'm not surprised to see Ewan's car go, say, flying through. Oh, Stevie's gone off. Stevie's had an adventure as well. Right, up over the jump we go. Ewan's flipped it. Ewan's had a crash. Oh, we're on the dirt. We're sliding about. It's going to be a drag race between me and Mika. So Mika got 2 upgrades last time from having had a crash at the start. Ewan's lost it and will not will not get a podium. Mika's second with third. Then it's Ewan followed by Joe with a big crash. Then it is Shadows across the line in this one. Then it's going to be Blazer bouncing across the finish line. Amy will finish next. Rusky's vehicle, I thought it might be quite good. It's going to finish, but it's had some adventures, and by the looks of it, Stevie's might be broken. Oh, okay, Stevie crashed from the lead of the race and broke it, and that will be a last place. So Gliska gets 2 wins in a row. Still no upgrades for the Wendover. I'm consistent, you know? This consistency, at least, is something. Is something for the Grand Marshal. Yeah, it's now going to get a lot more power, for better or worse. So, we go on to the next round, as you can notice from my power figure. I got a lot. Blazer has even more than me. Don't know if Blazer's engine's going to survive. We will see. I'm not sure this is going to be controllable. However, power. Power is going to solve many things. The thing I need next after power, though, is a gearbox. But we will deal with that later. For now, let's just deal with, yeah, trying to keep control of the 511 horsepower monster. Blazers immediately looped it round. Off to a good start there. Now, Stevie has got that thing hooked up and that thing shot off into the distance pretty nicely. Off the line. Oh, Joe's having a wobble. Oh, Joe's having a big wobble. Alright, come on then, Grand Marshal. You can do this. We're going to go very sideways through here. Very stylish from the Grand Marshal here. Oh, bounce it over some of these. Do not hit the concrete things. That would be bad. Anyway, partially hoping that Stevie will crash again. I mean, I'm not really surprised. Like, the Hopper has got some good suspension, better suspension for this, although it does have a tendency to fall over. We are struggling to... I'm kind of hoping, right, that by doing this power now, I'm not going to have to touch the power again, and we can score, say, fairly consistent points. Glisten's vehicle is front-wheel drive. I don't know whether front-wheel drive is helping around here, potentially. Can we clear this jump nicely? We do. Oh, Stevie has fallen over. The Hopper has done Hopper-related things. Here comes the 500 horsepower. I've lost the back end. Trying to get to the finish line. It's very sideways. I'm going to have to back out of that because I don't want to hit the... Oh, we're across the line. We're upside down across the line, but we make it. I didn't want to go for it because I was worried I was going to understeer wide and into the gantry, but we made it. Gliska wins again. We're second. We're consistent. Ewan's across the line in third. Then Shadows. Then Mika. Then Joe. Oh, poor I'm about to say poor Stevie. Might be a double poor Stevie at the moment. The Hopper was holding on. It's led so long and just not getting the finishes. Where's Rusky gone? Rusky's gone on an adventure. Blazer's missed a jump. Stevie is going to make the finish at least. And does. Amy is across the line next. And then somewhere in the... Rusky, I presume, hasn't got steering. He's going to try and make it across the line. And, well, unconventional, but does. And Blazer, oh. See what's happened to Blazer. Those aren't movable. Those are not movable. Blazer and Rusky are going to get 2 upgrades. Gliska gets another win, but at least I get an upgrade. And we score consistent points. So... we go on to our next round. I came second. I go to the back row of the grid. Oh, apparently there was an event queue. I have got gearbox. We've got a manual gearbox, which I think... well, I've got a race manual gearbox as well, so I can adjust gear ratios if I need to. I don't know if I'm going for more power at this precise moment in time, but we will see. Oh, Rusky did not get off the line at all there. But yeah, better gearbox is going to be helpful. A diff is possibly going to be something that I look into getting as well. Oh dear, we got connected with the back of, I think it was Shanos's car, trying to deal with the traffic in this. Oh, we've had a big spin on our own, yeah, trying to make up time. It's fine when you're in clean air, but in the traffic, not as easy. Blazer has 1200 horsepower, which is, yeah, very, very difficult to drive, it is safe to say. Ewan is out wide here, I mean, in the dust. It is pretty difficult to see back here. You've got to be a little bit careful. First time I've really been in the pack. Stevie has absolutely ran away at the front of this one. Once again, we're going to try and get past Ewan, or thinking about it. Ewan's going to overshoot this corner, I think. We're going to be able to cut back underneath, and that will put the Grand Marshal past. Right, let's go and chase down Joe and Rusky if we can. Unfortunately for me, oh, Ewan's given us a bump. Well, did not know there was a flag there. Thankfully, it's a Grand Marshal. It doesn't care about these petty things like crashes. Like it just doesn't give it just does not give a crap about any of it. We're just going to launch it here. Oh, Stevie had another accident. It looks like Shados is going to go and take victory in this one. Can we get past Ewan on the run to the line? We can. Can we pass Joe? We do! It's third! I don't know which way it came. It's third for us. It's a huge accident. It's the second time I've overtaken Joe on the line. I think it was Rusky from Shadows. We stole a place. Stevie's once again got going in this. Blazer and Mika further back. That's why I have 500 horsepower, because we could do that. It didn't matter that we weren't controlled across the line. Gliska's had a poor round. For the first time, the Wendover's getting an upgrade. No idea what upgrade I'm going for yet. But there we go. Oh, Mika's car has conked out. Well, he's conky. It's not doing great, is it? That's an unhappy car. It is across the line, at least. Oh, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So, we head into the next round. Gliska's finally got an upgrade, which was a gearbox, or a gearbox. Sorry, that's it, no power or anything. I have gone, I don't know if it's going to work, because I don't need any more power, and I'm not sure how to make it handle better. My plan has been to go for some rally shocks on the front. Is it going to make my car handle better? I don't know, but it's worth a try. Stevie has done a little bit of a jumpy start going on there, but did shuffle it back in time at least. So yeah, I've got rally shocks on the front. I'm hoping that it's going to give us a little bit better handling. Survivability is pretty good as it is, so yeah, if it can help with some handling, well, that's good. Back end is very, very loose. I think we might have nerfed Ewan off the track there. Unfortunately, yeah, there's just so much sliding going on. Hello, I've found there's been two picnics and I've made contact with both of them. Unintentionally, for sure. The back end of this is just so wild. I mean, it's got so much power. Maybe a rear wing's not the worst idea. Stevie's leading the way here. Joe's wildly out of control. I mean, is Stevie going to actually make it to the finish line this time, for once? Or will Stevie find a new way to have a falling over moment? Joe's got in front of us. Joe has had a tremendous roll in that one. We're going to launch the Grand Marshal over that jump. See, we're quite good over these jumps. We'll see. I mean, imagine Stevie's surely going to be taking it quite carefully at this point. After what's happened, that's a huge amount of airtime. We are throwing some caution to the wind in this one. It looks like Stevie's finally going to get that elusive victory. We are going to just cruise around the final corner a little bit. Don't need to do anything too stupid. We are across the line in second. Gliska crosses the line in third. Blazer is going to cross the line in fourth. wildly out of control. Then it's Mika ahead of Amy. Just Ewan crosses the line next. I apologise for the contact with Ewan. He's certainly not going for it, but the cars are difficult to drive at the best of times around here. Shadows is across the line with the I-Series. And further back, oh, Joe's broken down and upside down. And Rusky's fallen out of the map. That's a new one. How have you got down there? How have you fallen through the world? Apparently you have. Apparently I also killed Mika's tire in that crash. Again, apologies, but I'm, yeah, all crossed up. There's only so much we can do. Stevie does finally make it to the finish line, though. It's a victory. It's a victory for the Hopper. So, we're on to the next round. I get an upgrade. I've got a wing. I don't know if it's going to do anything. I think, honestly, the power is what's doing it for me. We might try and get a diff next time around, because I definitely don't want to be getting any more power. We are off. We are underway here in the Grand Marshal. Use all 500 horsepower as we head into this first section. Now, Stevie, of course, being on the back row, not able to simply out-accelerate us all, but will pass us across this first jump. I mean, my vehicle is one of the better ones on the jumps. I will give it that. It's not as good as the Hopper, but it is definitely one of the better ones here. Joe's gone wide through here. Oh, Rusky's taken an interesting line, but made it work. So I'm kind of using the higher gears to try and curtail some of the oversteer, some of the wheel spin. I'd say the wing has actually done its job. It's not perfect. It's definitely better than it was. Now, can we look for a way past Blazer on the run down here? Not just yet. Stevie had to back out before crashing into a picnic. We're going to try and duck to the inside. There's contact between Stevie and Blazer. Mika's going on the brakes over these jumps. Oh, we got nudged by a Barstow, but it's fine. It's a close race here between us three. Over the jump we go. Oh, we actually landed on a Barstow. Gliska's arrived as we get pushed out wide here. We've been rather slowed down by a Barstow in this one. Oh no. Oh, this is not going to go well for me. We're on the outside. Oh, we're going to lose out a bit here, although Mika and Gliska have had an accident together. We are just going to launch this through the final corner, but it's not quite going to be enough. Don't know who won from that one. Oh, we got stuck in traffic. It was looking pretty good for us. I think it might have been Joe across the line in front of Blazer. Then it is Shadows in this. Further back, Stevie, we saw Stevie having an adventure on that one. And it's not gone well for Amy's just not having a day of it. It's just not going well. It's not going well. Rusky, I don't know what happened. The Hopper is clearly unhappy, though. Well, those two are going to get 2 upgrades in this one. Yeah, that was a mad race. I'm kind of gutted. We kind of got stuck fighting Blazer, and by being stuck on the outside, Gliska was able to sneak past, and I dropped to 4th in all of that, which is a little bit of a shame for me. A bit of a shame Gliska's got more points. It's going to be difficult to beat Gliska now. I'm happy with my car, though. The wing did its job. So, we head to our next round. We have now got rally shocks all around. I've got my wing. Shadows has got a wing. People are like, this one here is actually quite difficult to keep upgrading the cars. The setup for this is quite tough. And a lot of people are relatively happy with their vehicles as they are. The thing that I'm going to have to be... I say Stevie's Hopper is very good if it doesn't fall over. Now, I did have a look at my vehicle, so because I was started off with the police spec of this, I actually started with a limited slip diff, which is why I've not really had differential issues. I thought maybe it was just a bit, like, I say a bit better than some of the other cars, but yeah, so I actually don't really need to do much about the diff. Unfortunately for me, yeah, it's just got, I say it's got lots of power. Oh, there is a falling over Picnic, and then there's a falling over Joe in a Signia. Oh, we're into this twisty part. Yeah, whoa, that's good. I just think the front wheel drives are just too strong. The front wheel drives can put their power down, I think, better than us rear wheel drives. don't know whether we're going to be able to do anything about that. I just can't. I can't chase after the Picnic as well. Where I can beat it, where my car is possibly one of the best, with the Wendover being possibly the other one, is I deal with the landing and the jumps better than a lot of the other cars here, but it is not going to be enough for me. I haven't really got much more I can do. Like the wing has helped control it a little bit. Oh, now the oil pan's gone now. We're out a bit wide. No, under no immediate pressure here, so we will head around. I didn't see who won out of those two. I presume it was Stevie. It's going to be another 4th place for us in the Grand Marshal. And then... not a great round for me, that one. Not a great round for me. Shadows is going to cross the finish line next. Then it is going to be Blazer. Just a clonk and a clonk across the line. Then it will be Joe. Oh, yeah, Joe will just beat Ewan across the line. Then it'll be Rusky. It's not Amy's day today. The poor Blue Buck is having a terrible time of it. Did not see what happened to it. Shanna says too much horsepower. You cannot have too much horsepower. I say that. I've probably got a bit too much as well. But, you know, alas. Rusky's made it to the finish line. It's upgrade time. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do next. So, we head to our next round. I wasn't sure what to do, so I've just got more power. I took the exhaust off to annoy everyone else and deafen myself, and I now got 544 horsepower because I needed more power. We're going to run this again. We're going to... Oh, I'm going to try something slightly different. I'm going to try launching in second, because one of the things I struggle with, I say, is the wheel spin off the line. If I can get a better start, I might be in a better place going forward. So, Shadows was too low on the banking there and has run wide. Joe's having a moment through all of that. That will promote the Grand Marshal to the lead of the race. Got a bit too much understeer through there. Oh, got the help from someone. We've got a lot of power to get up the hill. Stevie's on the outside with a hopper that's threatening to fall over, and I have got very sideways through there. Had to check it up and gather the car. Now I want to be leading through here because I'm going to just throw dust at the cars following us. Let's go for third gear with a run down this hill. There we go, Grand Marshal. You can do your thing. I can hear a car relatively close. I'm not sure who it is. Just try and keep... just trying to keep up momentum with this. I just cannot get on the power, although Ewan's got a little bit deep into the next corner. Ewan has recovered it now. We've got... Oh, slidey Grand Marshal. Ewan's gone off the circuit there. I've stalled, but we have got it refired at least in that one. Well, we have... I mean, we were sliding around, and I think in our sliding we bumped into Gliska as we were trying to get the power down here. It's now going to be a battle between me and the car of Mika, who has gone wide. I mean, we make that. We will win that one. Mika smashed it into the railing, I think. I don't know whether they've made it across the line on that one. I guess it's kind of across the line. Blazers is not. Yeah, we are... I mean, we are on our side on that one. Rusky's had another accident. Gliska has got going, I presume then. Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling. Joe's had an off early on. Stevie broke down much earlier on in the course. I mean, I guess, yeah, Mika has technically crossed the finish line. I guess we were saying that one. So, yeah, they do technically win. I mean, we don't get the points, but I said we get second. At least we get an upgrade. I've not got much to do, but we get an upgrade, so it's something. So it is the penultimate round here for us. All I've done is taken off the front bumper, saved me some weight, got rid of the bash bar, like the bull bar, sorry. However, we've still got this quite solid bar at the front, which I'm hoping will do the business in terms of keeping the car alive. Because, yeah, this thing's main selling point has been the survivability of it all. So let's hope that continues. Glister's got more power. You can see Rusky's gone minus the entire body on that. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in the dust. I think Shadow's got bounced. Again, that inside jump has caused chaos. Ewan's wrecked it. That's a tremendous accident for Ewan. Joe's gone very wide. Stevie leads from Gliska now. We're going to try and put the power down here in the Grand Marshal. Oh, Stevie's got over into Gliska. We're going to try. I had to give it a try. However, we're just not able to make it work against the Wendover. And now we are in the middle of the twisty section. Shadow is behind us having a little bit of a look, but it's not going to be able to do all that much. We will launch it through here. Actually, I know I struggle putting the power down here. Yeah, do not make contact with the back of my car. It's actually going to make it very difficult for them to find a way past in that. I mean, we're trying to defend as best we can. Barring a big crash for Gliska here, we're not going to be able to do anything. We will put the foot down, up over the jump. It's actually a bit too bigger a jump for us. At some point, that's going to break something significant. Thankfully, it didn't, as we head around towards the final corner for us. Gliska wins. We are going to take second at least. Stevie will cross the line in third. It's a better finish for Amy in this one. It's going to be fourth place for the Blue Buck. Fifth is going to go the way of Shados. I'm going to help. There's a picnic front flip over there. Well, we've seen both picnics go for a big out. Ewan's crash was tremendous. The fact that that's got going again is quite impressive. So, yeah, Ewan is across the line there. And then it will be... Rusky is still going. Blazer is also going. Joe had suspension issues, I think they said. And is upside down. Oh, that is an unhappy looking car back there. And yeah, Rusky's across the line. And then Blazer. So we will head into the final round. We get another upgrade. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. However, it's double points. And the course is going to be longer. So we head into the final round. This is a much longer race. We are going to, not the grandstand, the gantry we have been finishing at, we're going to this one here. But to get to it, we've got a big loopy route that goes all the way over there and comes back around. Survivability is going to be a lot more important here. My upgrade from last time was an oil pan. I upgraded the oil pan to a race oil pan. My hoping being is that if it goes, it might just keep me alive a bit longer. Maybe I should have gone for a radiator, to be honest, thinking about it. I haven't really had any overheating problems. We haven't really seen... Like, it's not been a long enough race. This one here is going to be a lot tougher for the cars. So the real question becomes, how hard do you push your vehicle? Because damage is going to play a factor in this. Oh, like, you don't want to fall too far down. I know the Grand Marshal here is a pretty strong car, and Joe's got over in the dust and the dirt. Oh. Right, come on, Grand Marshal. Now, the hoppers, do we reckon the hoppers are going to make it to the finish without falling over? I'm not sure on that one. Now, we are not having a great race in this one. We're a little bit further back than I would have liked to have been. Oh, we're going to struggle with some understeer through here, but that's fine. We'll take these sections, nothing terrible. So Stevie leads from the trio of front-wheel drive things. Now, I'm trying to just go quick enough to clear these jumps and land them nicely. Rusky's gone on a little adventure there. Now, after this section here, we're coming up towards this bit. Okay, so, Ewan and Gliska are going a little bit more cautiously. I reckon I've got a good enough, strong enough car to get away with more speed over there. Now we're going to have to start going into carefully does it territory. Don't know how fast to go over this section. We've not really, all the other times we've been hitting this as a finish line, so we've just hit it at speed, not caring what happens. But this time around, it's been a lot more important. I have bounced wide here, but it's okay. We've got away with this. Let's just try and launch that clean over these tabletop sections. Oh, that's a big jump. The oil pan is now leaking. God damn it. That felt like a pretty good landing as well, so I'm slightly gutted on that. We'll see if the race oil pan is going to hold it together until the end of this. So far, everyone's car in this front group is holding up. I think Ewan's just had a tremendous shunt. Yeah, Ewan might be in trouble. Has landed it back on the wheels and got going again. That's a drop. Oh, Ewan's rolled onto us. It's fine. We got away with that one. We are kind of just launching the Grand Marshal a little bit. My only chance here of winning this thing overall is to really just send it. I mean, with the oil pan gone, it's, what can we do? No, got a bit wide through there. It's fine. There's a big drop-off down this part. Oh, this stuff's nasty. This is a different sort of surface that I've not come across before. Stevie's got over. That's a third place for us. Oh, we are really struggling in this goop. Mika's having issues up ahead. Oh, come on. Come on, big V8. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Just sip your oil very carefully and all that. I thought I could hear a car behind, but I can't. Gliska is continuing to lead the way in this one. I mean, if Gliska wins... If Gliska wins this one, it's looking very likely. No one's even got close to the Wendover, really. Oh, Mika's fallen over with the picnic. We're going to get the Grand Marshal into second. It's bumpy through here, though. Christ, it's bumpy. This is something the Grand Marshal is good at, though. That is something the Grand Marshal is very good at, is dealing with the bumps. It's going to be Gliska who claims victory, but it's going to be second for us. Oh, the Grand Marshal does it. Oh, that was a great race, actually. Well played, everyone. Second for us. Third place for Mika. It's going to be Stevie across the line in fourth. Maybe not a big surprise. The oil pan did go, but it held up till the end. Ewan's also fallen over massively. Rusky's on an adventure. Ewan's picnic is still going. Like, credit where it's due. That thing's not giving up. Shadows versus Amy further back. Oh, the picnics are terrible at the bumps. They're very quick, but the short wheelbase, I guess, is causing them issues on these bumpy sections. That's Ewan across the line. It's Amy versus Shadows here as they are going side by side across the bumps. Amy's going to fire it to the inside at the hairpin with the blue buck. We'll probably be able to... Oh, not quite able to do it. Shadows gets the drive on the exit. Shadows gets the position. I think that's, what, fifth? And Amy is across the line. Might have died. No, it's got going. Is unhappy, that's for sure. Joe is eliminated somewhere over here. I'm going to hazard a guess. Suspension issues got the better of that one, maybe? No, it's just stopped. Maybe drive shaft. Joe is over there. Rusky is getting to the finish. Rusky's escaped the track. I don't know where Rusky's going. Rusky's off. Blazer, unfortunately, out with missing a wheel, I think, on this one. Well, I don't know the points. Pretty sure Gliska's won. Battle for second between me, Mika, and Stevie's probably going to be quite close. I think the Grand Marshal might have it. But yeah, that's good fun. Really tough. Really, really tough. I'm happy with that final race, though. It wasn't going great for me. Just survivability of the Grand Marshal was so good in that one that got us a second place. So, on to the leaderboard. I mean, it's no surprise at the top. Gliska would take victory with the Wendover. It would be second place for the Grand Marshal. I was actually surprised. I say how close we got to the Wendover. It was very consistent with the Grand Marshal. Its major strength was being, well, a bloody tank, and that it could deal with the bumps and the landings very, very consistently, unlike the picnics. Mika would end up third ahead of Ewan, as you would expect, both very close on points, as was Stevie's Hopper. All three of them very much had the case of were very quick, could take victories, often fell over. Shadows would get sixth, and actually it was a good amount of points from Shadows, was close to the picnics simply by always finishing fifth. Pretty much got one round victory with the I-Series. It was not as fast as the top group of cars, however, was very, very consistent. Didn't break down, didn't crash out of very many races, so the I-Series would end up in sixth. Amy did not have a great day with the Blue Buck, but would end up in seventh by virtue of, well, finishing a lot more rounds than the likes of Rusky's Hopper that had a tendency to also bounce and fall over. Joe Signia was quick in places, but by the time it started getting quite fast, was just simply not strong enough. Too many DNFs from that one. And similar story with the Barstow Blazer went a little bit mad with power, and it didn't quite pan out didn't quite work on the Barstow. But there we go. It was a fun tournament. Had no answer at all for the Wendover. I like my Grand Marshal. You know, I did what I could really with the with the car. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.